Hi everyone, this is Nikki Rowland and today I have a layout to share for Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I am using the Storyteller collection, which is a bit of a throwback, but I still had it in my stash and I wanted to scrapbook this lovely photo of my little boy and I just thought it'd be nice to do something different. So I have also used a cut file, which is something I don't do that often, mainly because I have a silhouette and computer communication issue. They don't like each other. They've never liked each other since I got this new computer nearly 3 years ago now. They have never got on. So I have to do a major workaround with my previous old laptop. Anyway, it's a long and painful story, but that's why I don't use cut files very often these days, because it's a really painful process. But on this occasion, I thought I would give it a go, and I managed to get this heart cut. And this is one of the Cocoa Vanilla Studio cut files available on their website. So I've downloaded it from there and cut it out. And then you saw me just put foam pads all over the back of the cut file, and now I am going along using all the bits and pieces from the Storyteller A5 Paper Stack to backfill all of those sections from the Geo Heart. So yeah, anyway, there we go. Skip forward and it's all done. I wish it was done that quickly, but not quite. I have got a completed heart. It's really lovely. I forget how much I love cut files, even though I haven't used them much lately because they're so tricky for me to cut. It's just lovely to be able to use one. And when I do use one, I always think, oh, this is really nice. I should do this more often. So I will try and do a bit more of it, but it's just such a hassle, which is why I don't do it very often. But when I do, it's really worth it. So, okay, so you can see that I have just drawn around my heart there, and I'm going to add a little bit of dark blue ink, Distress Oxide, with my ink applicator tool to my white background. And then I'm going to add flowers and things, fussy cut flowers, to those areas. So I'm just trying to work out what my title is going to be. And I really wanted to use that You Make Me Smile, but I'd already used the you on something else. So I've only got Make Me Smile, which is a little bit weird. So I had to go digging deep into my stash and find some alternative black alphabet letters that went well enough with the font to be able to put that title back together. So I did just about manage to do that. So I'm just going to add Make Me Smile over to the right there. And you can see I've added a bit more ink to make it all kind of glow in that area. And got some fussy cut flowers in there too. And then I'm just going to add the other words as well, and then come in with a different alphabet set to put the U in, I say. And I don't think you'd even really notice that it was different unless I had pointed it out. So Make Me Smile is in place. I think I've forgotten the I on my smile, but I'll come back and add that in a bit. And there's my U, just added that in there. And it looks fine, doesn't it? It doesn't look too... It's definitely a different font, but it doesn't look too bad. It needs must. So now just going back to my adorable photo of my boy and some flowers underneath that photo. But I've lost my glow. I can't see any of the blue ink anymore, so I'm probably going to have to make that a bit of a bigger section. There we go. Just going to do that now. Then I can add that back in and it will glow out from underneath. So yeah, that's looking better now. Still a bit more to go up the top there, and there we go. That's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that now, I think. Okay, so going to stick my photo in place. I was a bit worried about the busyness of the heart and the flowers and the photo showing up okay on top of that, but actually it looks lovely. It's worked out really, really well. I'm really happy with how that looks. His colour of his t-shirt matches the navy in the collection so perfectly. We've got a sunset in the background, which matches the yellow. So it was just the perfect photo for this collection. Okay, so you can see that I've added some flowers. I've got a chipboard piece, which is like a little banner, flags there underneath the photo. Over on the right, I've added some more flowers. I'm just kind of finishing off now. It's pretty much all finished. I've stuck everything down. Just adding in a couple of black foam hearts from the the title stickers, and I've got a wooden button there as well, and some little enamel hearts as well, or puffy hearts I think they are called, and some word strip stickers too from the accessory stickers. I always enjoy those phrases. So I've got snapshots of now, every day, and the sweetest, which are all perfect. So I've just raised all of those on foam pads, going across my cluster from my flowers over to my heart. So they're on several different layers, which is why I thought I'd raise them all on foam pads, and that way it won't matter. They won't ping off when the layout moves. So there we go, pretty much done. I'm just going to add in those little puffy hearts I mentioned earlier. They're like kind of like enamel dots, but puffy and heart-shaped, so they are just fabulous, of course. I'm pretty much done. I just want to add in a few splatters of black paint, but before I do that, I'm very proud of myself. I've remembered to do my journaling, so just a few lines over on the right hand side, and I'm just going to underline those to make it a bit more of a feature with a ruler and my black pen. And there we go, all done, or apart from my splatters, which I'm just about to add now. So just going to add a few, not go crazy, just a few little ones over the top of the clusters. I love the black paint, the black title, I think, and the black hearts. It just gives it a pop of drama. Like the contrast just is a bit dramatic, and there's a dramatic photo background, and it's just all lovely. So there we go, all done. I hope that you enjoyed seeing that layout come together. I really, really enjoyed making it. It was really fun to use the Storyteller collection, which I loved at the time, and I still love now. Okay, so thank you very, very much for joining me today. That was Nikki Rowland for Cocoa Vanilla Studio.